Joined by head coach Bryan Fetzer. Coach, the team wrapped up the indoor season last week. What did you learn from the indoor season about your team?
I learned I do not like Mother Nature. Indoors was with the snow and the freakish weather in Virginia. It definitely causes some training issues, specifically with our distance runners. But having a very young team, we definitely had an opportunity to compete, and they got to kind of get their feet wet in the season. The difference between our sport and probably all the rest is we actually have 3 seasons. Cross country, indoors and outdoors, and you at least participate in 2 of them for the most part. And the opportunities and experiences that our young team got to compete against some very high talent, I think it gave them a perspective of what they need to do going into the outdoor season, and kind of learning from what they could take off from the indoor season. We did have some very bright spots. We have a lot of juniors that are junior age athletes, under 20 athletes, ranked pretty high in the United States, which is what you're trying to look for. You always want to have talent. Sometimes not having experience, hurts you on early on. But I'm very confident that as we roll into the outdoor season, we'll see the results we want to see.
You mentioned seeing some bright spots with this team in the indoor season. Talk about Jordan Lavender and her performance during the indoor season.
Well, for the indoor season, Jordan had a great year. Anytime you can break 3 school records, that's a very, very positive experience. And for her to make nationals for the first time as an individual event in the 400 meters, it says a lot. It's the indoor NCAA championships are as tough to make as the world championships are. It's one of the most competitive indoor meets that happens every year in the world. And for her to have that opportunity to go there, be 12th, definitely not what she wanted, or not necessarily what we expected, but it's all about learning and growing. And I think she, talking to her after the race, and just kind of her perspective and her attitude through it is, she's going to learn from it, she's going to build on it, and she's going to knows what she needs to do going outdoors to be a force in the NCAA.
You had a couple of people who didn't compete in the indoor season that are going to be key contributors for it in the outdoor season. What are you hoping to see from them as the outdoor season gets started this week?
Well, 2 of them on the women's team, specifically Dallas Rose and Abby Karen, are two of our captains, and it's very exciting to get that leadership back out with the team. Dallas and Abby both are NCAA qualifiers last year, so to have their experience and their talent out there on the track and in the field is going to be a very valuable asset to us. We've got a couple other athletes that they're going to be opening it up. And when I say that, our individuals that throw the hammer, throw the discus, throw the javelin. The outdoor season is a lot different than the indoor season. And frankly, we're a lot better suited right now at this point in time for outdoors. When you add those events into it, you add the steeplechase, you add the 10,000 meters into it. I'm excited. This weekend will be a good start.
And what's one thing that fans will be able to see this weekend if they come out to the Virginia Cup on Saturday?
Well, it's a team competition. We try to do things that you can understand. We have 5 local schools coming: Liberty, Radford, Norfolk State, Hampton, and James Madison, to compete in a team-scored meet. I think scoring meets are very important, and it's an opportunity for us to be competitive and to kind of see where we're at. Most of our athletes are opening up in what you would call off events, or not necessarily their primary events, but they need to be able to put up performances and kind of see where they're at, so we can evaluate, kind of going forward as we head to the meat of our outdoor schedule. But it's exciting. We're supposed to have good weather, so hopefully we'll have a lot of folks come out to Lannigan Field.
Thanks, Coach, and good luck.
Thank you.